The other thing about the North Georgia mountains, and I'm sure this applies across the country, so many people who are nuts like this are right wing, willing to vote for a New York billionaire, so called, so he says he is, who is a fascist from the word go. If there's one thing the people in the North Georgia mountains do not tolerate is a fascist attitude. And yet, they're going to vote for one. I don't fucking get that. I just can't process that. Now, I get why, because, he shits on women, he shits on immigrants, he shits on people of color, he shits on the so-called establishment, of which he is a major part. And in doing that, all that shitting, he connects with people who are just tired of being considered flyover areas. I'm sick of it. On the other hand, you run into areas up there of co-ops, whether they're artisans or growers or people who own orchards or chicken farms where the chickens run all over the goddamn fields, or organic farms where they grow organic vegetables and nothing but. You also find that's part of it too. And that's becoming a real big industry up there. Not industry, but a big movement toward the natural food thing. Sustainable, that's the word I'm looking for. And they're convincing the people up there, the natives up there, that this is a good way to go. And they get it. They get it very quickly because, I hate to say this, but they're closer to the earth than you and I are, living in the cities. They get it. And I don't think that they want a Chris Hedges-style revolution. I think if these people were approached calmly and rationally, not by somebody like me, but approached calmly and rationally. And they're very religious. So go ahead. I mean, you can't go 100 yards up there. Well, I'm exaggerating. You can't go a mile anyway without coming across another church. But if they could be approached on the level of, this is what your religion teaches you, to be stewards of the earth, to take care of each other. I mean, that's socialism, goddammit. To feed each other, to heal each other, to care for each other. You're not going to get that from Democrats and Republicans. You're not going to get that from the national security state and the warmongering fucks and capitalism. That's not going to happen. So if you really do believe your Christianity, good on you. Now practice it. Do it.